Bonjour les amis. Today on the International Women Menopause Day and in this month of Women Menopause Awareness, I am choosing to talk about this important subject which impacts half of the world's population and for which women are trying to talk louder but still feeling unsure about whether they need to speak up loud for their experiences. I'm saying don't be in doubt. This taboo mentality needs to come to an end. As women, you came in this world to be mothers, work colleagues, wives, partners, inspirational leaders. So don't let society or yourself draw you back on silence or misery just because your body is telling to your brain that something is wrong with you, that maybe the society used to say that you are getting old or not appealing any longer, or less strong or assertive or emotionally vulnerable in all the aspects that I mentioned. Nothing of that is true. Whoever says or means it through their actions or inactions need to be held accountable about that. In different stages of our lives, our body feels and reacts differently. Our primary duty is to run full body maintenance throughout our lives and be aware of the right information to follow on how to maintain our bodies in good shape. I'm talking about the natural maintenance of our bodies, not about making new lips, new cheeks, new butts, new ass, new boobs, etc. Don't get me wrong, you can also do them if it boosts your self-experience or if they're really needed for any other good reason. But all those artificial interventions significantly increase your chances to have childbirth problems and hormonal disbalance issues much earlier in your life due to chemicals you inject to your body, to your body's organs, basically. Don't trade short-term gains with long life problems on your health if you can. The perimenopause can touch women as young as 35 years old to 55 years old, and the menopause will accompany them for the rest of their lives. The associated 34 symptoms to menopause look overwhelming. Again, nothing to worry about. Remember, the solutions are as simple, as impossible, as complicated that you would make them be. Stay on the simple side if you can. So here are the main ones I'm sharing from my experience, trying to be as generic as possible to tackle the healing of all the symptoms you might have experienced. Physical exercise. Cannot emphasize it more. Whether it is at home, at the gym, running during your lunchtime, whether it is stretching, mobility training, HIIT training, etc., start it at an early age and never stop it. Start it from your 30s, and you will see that your gain weight problems during perimenopause will be minimal. You will love yourself for your anticipation move. Eat healthily, same level of importance as physical exercising. I'm not saying don't eat this and eat that. All I'm saying is make your dish more colorful with vegetables and meat and fish, whatever else you prefer to eat. But reduce a little the quantity while you're reaching your 40s and try reducing your sugar intake. Have plenty of sleep. Forget about all studies telling you that you need less sleep because you need to work more, blaming you indirectly for your laziness, for being a big sleeper. Sleep for 8 hours, even more during the weekends if you can. Train yourself into it if needed. There is no bad outcome out of it. It will bring you just more peace, regenerate your body, your mind, and prevent you from gaining more weight due to lower cortisol levels once you wake up. Nurture a love mindset. Love your body. Don't get engaged into harmful thoughts about it and about feeling down, comparing yourself to the others. You're not the other people. You are unique. And your duty is to take care of that uniqueness on how to make it better and free of suffering. Take hormonal treatment based on your related blood analysis prescribed from your health practitioner or gynecologist. Cannot emphasize it more. Don't go for herbal treatment, be your treatment. Not strong enough to support you on this journey, I'm afraid. Taking real light hormonal treatment is okay. If you perform all the other steps I'm talking about, you do not need a strong hormonal treatment, which might increase the probability for an eventual cancer. Take care of your feminine organs. Cannot emphasize it more either. There are soft muscles surrounding and inside your vagina. They will get loose from giving birth and from these life hormonal changes. The good news is that there are ways to make them stronger again. There are ways to make your sexual relationships stay pleasant for a lifetime. There are ways to make your bones stay stronger. Find these ways, adapt them to your needs. Do not surrender to the circumstances because you can change them for the better. Hang out in the open air. Find activities that you like outside your home with other women. Share your thoughts in open-hearted conversations, of course, by finding your herd. You will feel more fulfilled and you will look more appealing as a woman in the eyes of your partner, showing you have roots on your own ground. Avoid sources of stress to the possible extent, and if it cannot be avoided, use the other steps you're in to release it and lower your cortisol levels. In a more holistic view, thinking positively, raising self-awareness and loving yourself will help always reducing stress. Foster your relationship with your partner before you go into this new cycle in your life. So do not base your relationship only on sex, but mostly make it based on communication and intimacy. It will pay you out during this changing period. If you're not in a couple, be surrounded by people who understand and support your journey, and in any event, be your own greatest supporter and cheerleader. Support other women. Spread awareness. It might sound trivial, but it's imperative. You will never see the change in this world you wish for women power if as a woman you are just a man pleaser because you have that sick jealousy inside your heart versus other women. Maybe by starting to make those good gestures versus the other women, you can find that jealousy fading away, unless you are stubborn about it. Then God help you, because I can't. And to enlighten you more about the importance of supporting other women, I want you to consider that there is also Menopause for men in the age between 40 to 55 years old, but the perception of the society on this space for men is neutral. In other words, man is deemed as powerful and assertive, but not as emotional when he tries to compensate for his insecurities caused by loss of power in other parts of his body. My comment on men doesn't mean in any case that men don't need help as much as women to overcome such weaknesses if they are open and willing to work towards it. In the contrary, that might prevent World War III, between other things. And for a closure, please don't make excuses that you cannot find the time for all the above, because the results will be very rewarding for you. By feeling better about yourself, you will make the other surrounding you feel better. By improving the quality of your life, you will improve the quality of others' lives. Hope this helps.